What's up, guys? It's your boy CoachRichieJ. Hello, guys. I haven't made a video for you guys for a very long time, and I'm very I'm gonna apologize for all this stuff. I'm going to a struggle moment. I'm just going to a struggle moment. I'm going to that mentality mindset right now that I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. You know, what my overall brand is and what it's going to be and what it's possibly be. You know, right now, I have a lot on my plate for here at home. I have a lot. I maintain. There's a lot of things I'm trying to accomplish for my mother. So I'm working now into a full-time job in quality, and it's doing well, and that's where I am right now. It I mean, pay's okay. I'm not worried about it or anything like that. It's just I'm just doing something new, and you know, there's so many things out there that are just so many opportunities and stuff like that. There's so many great opportunities, and I see that there's a lot of it. YouTube was one of just not even focus on that. When I first started my channel, you guys didn't really think. I didn't really think about opening myself to you a little bit. I didn't really justify that. I'm an honest person, and I'm honest with a lot of people in who I am and how I create things and what I do. You know, by means, I am a Christian, by the way, so I like Christian. I mean, in a religious standpoint, that is my religion. But, you know, I do believe, you know, that's that beside the point. But, I kind of want to apologize for all the videos I think I've uploaded that I just say I upload and I just procrastinate about it. Yes, and I did do that for a while. I just don't know why. My mentality of my mind is going through a phase that's transitioning over. I'm 24. I didn't get to do all this stuff that I did. My goal was, one of my best goals was to remodel my room. It hasn't got done yet because, you know, my family had some issues back in the past, and I don't want to talk about that. It's done and over with. They're gone. They split their separate ways. I understand that. It's already gone through. I don't have to go back through it. You know, we pull it out. But my parents don't understand the mentality of YouTube and Facebook and how to use it as a platform. You know, a lot of people use these tools as a platform for everything. They use it for a lot of stuff. Let me turn my camera on just a little bit. And I kind of didn't know the mentality of it is. Oh, sorry, I'm getting messages from somebody. My mentality is pretty strong, and everything I try to do, I just been struggle with the mental state, my mental state, and I'm trying to solve these problems. Whatever problems that occur. And there's no problems in anything. There's nothing to be a problem out. I built the strength out of everything. I love my family very much. I love my mom. I love my dad. I don't hate anybody or anything like that. I don't hate against people. I don't have a judge of characters against somebody unless they do really wrong things. That's the only thing I can think of. But in my life, I think it's a story. I use different things. I like to see the world in a positive manner. I mean, I don't even know if I want to change the world, you know what I mean? Who else wants to change the world? The world's a different place. It's a different option. It's scattered. You got to go out and find the best adventure you can think of, you know? I'm always thinking in my mindset all the time, every day, when I wake up or go to sleep. Sorry if you're hearing music in the background or TV show background. My grandpa's watching TV. he has his TV and moments there. My mentality is I haven't thought about moving out yet on my own. Um, Moving out on my own and see what the experience is like, because I never had that experience. I'll be honest with you, moving out on your own, I never had that experience yet. But I had the experience of living with people you love and care about, and how you that that mentality, that mental focus and support, and basically give up, or not give up, giving things up for more being towards your family. And that's what I've been pretty much doing. That's why I haven't been vlogging. That's why I haven't been doing things. I've just been going to, I'll post things on Instagram slowly or timely manner. That's pretty much it. But it's just kind of how my mindset changes. Right now my mentality is to work a better job of working 9 to 6 to 2 o'clock, and make sure I have that income for that. And I know I've went into another struggle now. My mom lost her sister just now recently. Basically my aunt. It was a pretty struggle. My mom's lost let's say my mom's lost a lot. My mom's a big, huge Walking Dead fan. My mom's an interesting person. She has a very talented mindset. But she's never experienced explored. I don't know. My mom's great. Let me talk about me more. Me, I'm a person with, personality that always has good constructive criticism for everything. As long as it's not negative content. Anybody that creates out there, positive content or not, or it needs work or constructive criticism, I've had that, and I see that a lot of people have told me things like that. Hey, you got to work on this. I take good constructive criticism in a very positive manner. I won't get mad about that or anything like that, because that's what I focus on. That's what I focus on, my values on that, or any kind of values that works in that kind of scene. Constructive criticism, good criticism means a lot of things. I know I'm going off from different topics. I'm pretty much rambling in this video, guys. I'm sorry. But the topics in these videos is discussing kind of like the issues why. Let me discuss issues why I don't upload. I don't know why I don't reason upload. There's a lot of complications in that. There's a lot of finance problems I'm having right now, and I just don't have the mobility to upload right now. I gotta focus on paying out on these financial problems. I'm still a high school graduate. I don't have a college degree. Now, it's just the thing. I'm scared in that mentality thing. Do I want to go to college? Because I have a $5,000 grant I can use right now for IT, computer technical stuff. I build my computers, and I'm really good at that. I build my on-hand computers. I build my setup all on my own with no help, nothing. The only thing that I appreciate more than anything was the support of my grandpa. After 2005, we moved from Lincoln Village to a place in my grandpa's house to keep him comfy, provide for him and help him out with his bills and stuff like that. We kind of do things as a family, kind of thing would. And that's what you're supposed to do when you're out on your own. You do things, you spend time with those certain amount of people. And a lot of people don't realize that until they get older enough, and then they pass. And we've had those couple experiences with my aunt. And one of my goals was actually with my aunt. My aunt was a very, very prestige camper. I learned I've learned camping a lot of years with my aunt. camped with her a lot of years. One of my goals was through my YouTube channel. If I ever went big through the YouTube channel, I was gonna get a big, huge driving motorhome, driving like one of the big fancy Coach motorhomes or something. I don't know. One of the big fancy motorhomes I was always just prestige of interested in. That was one of my goals, to be able to provide for my aunt, and I didn't get that opportunity because she passed away just now recently, and I had to pay for everything. I paid for the funeral. Now I got a big, huge loan debt I got to pay off. I mean, more loans are just sticking up on me right now. You know, keeping up with technology with my mom, just pulling out loans like crazy, because that's all I think about doing is spending money on credit cards, and I keep doing that. You know, the reason why I didn't go to college is because, I can only focus on one thing. But there's multiple things I want to focus on. There's tons of things I want to focus on. There's different things. There's editing. There's video editing. There's computer building skills. There's IT and maintaining servers. There's all sorts of things that I've grew up that I want to do. And there were so many things that people aren't doing. But I have a hard time. My struggles is reading and comprehension. I always have to have somebody kind of read me the thing. Sometimes I don't understand it. I have to visualize it. Like, I have to actually do it. And then I'm a hands-on person is what that is. So I can't sit at a desk or something like that for like so many years. I have to go out and hands-on and do the experience myself. And sometimes I don't have the financial ability to do that in a money perspective. And I just don't have that. But I mean, as I would say, as anything. So my mentality is, a lot of things has been changing, from my content creation to everything I've done on YouTube. I went through so many name changes, I couldn't figure out what I was doing. I just kind of just did it, you know what I mean? I kind of just went for the flow. I just went through it. But my favorite thing was doing product reviews on YouTube for different companies out there and all that kind of stuff. Like tech stuff and all that. And that was one of my kind of favorite things I have always wanted and enjoyed doing, because there's all kinds of cool tech stuff that are really cool out in this world. And that was one of my goals. To do a lot of reviews on techs. But I don't have an office to do all that kind of stuff right now, because I'm still struggling with a list of bills that I have to pay. And all you youngsters out there, when you turn, when you're in your 18, I've read this in a lot of videos. Some people would make videos of people doing timelines. All right, here's a cool timeline. Think of my hand real quick for a second here. Think of my hand from a different line. Alright. You got this line right here ranging from 60 years of age to 20 years of age. 50 or 60. That timeline is the most valuable timeline you have to have value on. Because when you turn 18, 19 years of age, or 15, you're going to be working in a field. You're going to work hard as you can, and I'm struggling through right now. I am going through that right now, at 24 years of age. Trying to figure out, what do I want to do, and I'm still trying to figure that out right now. What do I want to accomplish? Sorry, my battery looked like it's going to die. So I'm always trying to figure out these arrangements and a minded set. That's why I'm always keeping a positive mindset all the time. I'm always a positive person, guys. I don't take advantage of people. I never took advantage of it, but there's people out there that does take advantage of people, and I've had that experience. There's a lot of things I just don't want to get into. I don't want to discuss about it, but and I stirred away from those things and get away from it because I want to surround more positive people in the community that I'm trying to build. Coach Esports is the community I'm building right now. Um, I had to shut down the website for right now because my website, I had to shut it down because my payments are getting high, so I had to cut back a little bit. But Coach Esports is kind of a perfect example of what Nate shot. Nate shot. I'm gonna shout you out because you're one of my favorite. Um, you're one of my favorite YouTubers I've ever watched. When I watched you play games and stuff like that, you were one of my best influence I ever had. And when I was a kid, and I'm gonna be honest with you, when I was a kid, there's a lot of other influencers out there I had in showbiz, like TV and stuff, like television. Um, there's a lot of people I have. There's a lot of people that inspire me all over the place, and I see it every day. I see more creations every day, more than that. But I don't know. There's no balance. There is a balance. I'm trying to be in the middle. I don't want to be all the way up here, all the way up here. I just in the middle. And a lot of my content creation was focused on that, to be in the middle, and it just didn't go as I was planned on. Um, my YouTube channel, I started back in 2008. You guys know that's when I first was called Doodle. That was my nickname on PlayStation or PS3 when I got my PS3, and I spelled it wrong. But when I turned out to call myself a coach now is because I look at people now and I see what they go through. I see the energy they have to try to focus on to keep themselves alive. Keep themselves alive. And there's a lot of people in this world that struggles, and a lot of people that have problems and stuff. My dog's doing something. There's a lot of people that have struggles out there, and I see that every day when I walk out my front door. When I leave my front door, on my block or in my neighborhood, etc., I see people struggle every day. There's a lot of people. They're working hard to develop what they need in life and somehow keeping the goals to get them there. So I'm trying to figure out my situation, what my mentality is, and I've been trying to focus on myself to figure out what the problems I am going through the problems of procrastinating, the problems with my mental state. There's a lot of things I'm running into. There's a lot of things I had trouble in high school. I graduated high school pretty well. I did really well, the best I could. You don't know, like if I had the mentality of friendships when I was in high school, maybe I would have changed and become a better person. I'm not that person that has the high ego here. I'm not that kind of a person. I'm a fun type, positive environment, positive person every day. And a lot of people from my viewers, you guys know that. You guys understand that. You've seen me. I say hi to you every day. If you're walking a store or I let you hold the door open for you. I've always done the right thing. I've always do things right. Follow laws, follow rules, and everything around everything. I follow everything right. I follow by the book, an open book. There's a story in open books, lots of stories, and I've been following that because that's just the way I am. That's where I turned out to be. Even in my I even bought a numerology chart. if you guys don't know what that is. Numerology charts where they take your birthday and your year and all that kind of other stuff, and they put it in a combination of sequences, and those sequences turn out to be in a different language that tells you who you are and what you do and what you accomplish. I did that. This is where I came up with the old coach idea, off this numerology chart, because it dictated me that becoming a leader would be an important thing to value other people. People change when you get in. Like for example, if I was in leadership, because I used to take, when I was in middle school or something like that, I used to take. I would have a counseling meeting after school. I'd be part of the student council, is what do you call it? I used to do student council when I was in middle school. Well, not middle school. I think it was elementary school. Yeah, elementary school is when I did student council, and I just kind of developed my leadership skills there. That's where I developed all my leadership skills, and everybody loved me. Everybody had a fantastic time talking to me all the time, because I was always the person that was exploring the moment of everything. You know, how things work, how things build. When I was a kid, dude, I tore my PS3 apart, and took it all apart, put it all back together, learned the PVC board, look at all the circuits and stuff like that, and seen all the creative things that computers are now doing these days. I developed that skill on my own. It hands on. It's just the only thing what really struggles me right now is finding the relationship, my relationship with a person in interest that wants to be that person. Everywhere I would go, I would ask certain questions, certain things on Facebook. I would ask certain things. My relationship, because I don't want somebody once it smokes or drinks alcohol or anything like that. Those are two things that builds relationships. Yeah, in some theory, to other people, but not to me. I just feel like that that special someone's out there, and I'm still looking for that. And just been struggling uploading YouTube videos because I haven't experienced that life. Because most people at 20, and some people get married at like 26, 27, 28, maybe in their 30s. But I mean, like, it just it's a struggle for me. You know what I mean? I'm looking for somebody that's got trust. Builds trust, supports trust. I've accepted 2 people in my life, and I'm really proud of 2 people that are in my life right now through my sisters. My sisters have 2 wonderful. My sisters both have boyfriends, and they're awesome guys that I love being around with. That supports the dream that I'm creating, or the creation that I'm creating all the time. So, yeah. Alright guys, I think that's it. That's all I want to do for this video. I'm sorry for this long thing. Sorry for this long video. It's so huge and stuff like that. I just kind of want to get it out there, why I haven't uploaded. Why I haven't talked to all my fans that are on YouTube. You guys, and I want to know. I want to tell you this. I'm trying to get it out there. Bear with me here. That I respect each and one individual one of you, and I value all and each and one of you to any level as possible it is. That's the possibility as is right now. I respect your individual. I respect your good criticism. You're just, all you guys have subscribed to me. That I have over 300 some subscribers. I do appreciate all of you, and I mean it in a good, in a positive manner way, because that's all I think about. That's all I think about. What's my next new adventure, how I want to post my videos or something like that. But I'm going to end this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much. You guys have a wonderful night or day, whenever your time you watch this video. And also, enjoy Columbus, the most amazing town. It's got a lot of architecture here. Top rated 44th top rated town in the country, in the United States with architecture, above Chicago, and with only 44,000 people in it. I thought that was pretty amazing. I read an article on that, and it was really, really awesome to hear and see an article off Columbus, Indiana, on the map. And everybody in Columbus, Indiana, that lives here in this town, you guys are amazing too as well. Stay positive. Don't do anything bad. Do things that are good all the time. Help people. Just make sure you don't get taken advantage of, because that's one thing that people do to people, is take advantage of people, and it's very sad sometimes. But I want to share up and catch up with you guys. So I'm going. Excuse me. I am going to bed. I have work at 6 in the morning. So you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Anytime you guys watch this video. See you guys. Peace.